sun if falls on the statue of God does not become sacred, sun's light. And the same sun's light falls on a garbage bin does not become dirty. The same sunlight illumines both, yet the sunlight remains pure and unaffected, untainted by anything that it interacts with. Likewise, this divinity interacts with our mind, our senses, but it does not get tainted. Our thoughts may get tainted, our feelings may get tainted, but this ability with which we think, the ability with which we feel, the ability with which we work, that does not get tainted. Like the electricity does not get tainted. If it passes through a red bulb, it looks like red light. If it passes through a blue bulb, it will look like blue light. But electricity has not become blue or red by virtue of passing through a particular bulb of a particular wattage or color. So this Purnamada Purnamidam idea is that divinity does not become less or more because the bulb's wattage is less or more, electricity does not become less or more. Because the vessel or this room size is less or more, space has not been reduced or increased. Space has remained the same space. So it's modification that we see in this world. And to that extent we are divine. That we are all modifications of that divinity. Sometimes we express it in its entire glory. A singer sings, oftentimes, they lost themselves in singing. At that moment they are in touch with their divinity. Divinity is expressing itself completely through that song. Sometimes a dancer is lost in dancing, not even aware of what's going on around. At that moment you have become one with your divine self. So also a sportsman, so also a doctor, so also a teacher, an engineer, anybody. When your thought, word and deed are completely in sync without any aberrations and deviations, at that moment you are a fullest expression of your divine self. That divine energy completely flows through you without obstruction. We all know theoretically we are divine, but how many of us practically experience it? Till we experience it, this still remains a secret only. It's an open secret. You can't access it because you have not experienced it. So the whole sadhana is about preparing yourself to experience that divinity in its fullest. Purifying your mind, senses, your buddhi, your antaratman, so that divinity which is already existing can manifest itself completely through you, without being obstructed, without being diminished, without being made any lesser than what it is.